Alright, let's pick it up here. I want to show you a few things. First off, I got the Sword of the Meek, finally. It has like 850 attack powers, so definitely worth it. I got the cat ring and the dog ring. I don't have the bird ring just yet, and I'm gonna get it on my way as the game progresses, because I'm gonna show you what you need to do to get them. I have all the ingredients, so it should be fine. Now we're heading to the Forest of Spirits, which actually doesn't look half bad. I do like... One thing I should say about this game is that I also like the way some of the things look. Like the way some of the areas look. I only have 2 Steel Stones I can retrieve, so I'm gonna get the Sword Blessing and Experience Friend Law. It's down here.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir.
No problem at all.
Okay. The Elven Wolves are kind of annoying because they do that. It basically spawns more of them. And, well, except the Cobalt Lord is pretty easy to beat. Especially when you get into break mode.
Our will cannot be broken so easily.
Okay. So you learn some skills. What I am gonna say is that, if you really want to farm for experience, try, getting the, Elven Wolves to summon more and more of them and just take each of them out. The only problem is it takes way too much time. So if you really have some time to kill, don't mind not getting a direct assault. And really need the experience, then go for it. I'm trying to get some Red Rune skills for Cersei. Got Heat Up to increase the combo gauge. Let's see. I was trying to get True Seeing, which increases criticals. What's that? Guard Motion and Missile Protection. I think that protects against frontal attacks. Precision Parry, Scramble Attack. Not many of those I really use. Spear Control is the skill that Leone had that dropped more magic crystals. The one thing I would say about this... Whoops!
You shall know my power.
Oh, these are flowers, that's easy. But anyways, the one thing that makes this area pretty hard is that between the entrance of the dungeon and the end of it, where you fight the boss, there's a lot of gray area. Not to mention, there's also another thing that makes this a little annoying, so I'll show it to you when I come to it. Wait. Where's this thing? There it is.
Will this end?
Okay. But I think it's right in front of me, the thing that makes this dungeon. Elves. You can't attack them, you can't run into them. Otherwise, you get teleported to the very entrance of the dungeon. And that's just as bad, especially if you're in the gray area where everything's confusing.
What's wrong?
Let's fight this mini-boss. Prince of Hell. Which obviously is a demon-type enemy. Oops. You can get a few things from this, like Steel Wing and Drain Wing. You got a Indigo Quartz, the Desolation Gem. They also drop Trickster Imprint too. No, wait, I was thinking of the life stealers. They look like those, though. And I got a silence check.
They weren't bad, but that's all.
When I'm gonna equip to
Nothing
my
write home
mage.
about.
Okay. More skills. This is a really nice place to level up. Especially if you're kind of sick of fighting giant enemy crabs in the Palace of the Venerated Dragon. Okay, 3 AM. Come on, there's gotta be more. Though I would guarantee you would probably only use like half the skills that this game gives you. Okay, there's some treasure up there, and it's one of those really interesting puzzles where you have to, if you stand on the platform, the other one will rise. I'm too far away. Because the incline. The slight incline makes things difficult. Take too long to push. Teleporting might be easier. Okay, I have to do it this way. And standing on this will balance things out. Okay. So I only have to stand on it for a split second. Whoops! Oh. Yeah. Poison. Lucky thing I have dead ashes, since I barely got poisoned anyways. Okay, new bow. It's stronger than the double cross, so I'm gonna equip it to Shakan. I'm restoring the seal stone not because I'm really gonna use it, but because I can use some of the other seal stones that I have. Okay. This is why I'm gonna head back to the entrance of the Forest of Spirits so I can actually retrieve the seal stone. But before I do, let's give her the elven bow. Which doesn't look half bad. Okay. Let's get experience Piglaw. Okay, you stay. Again, I can only warn you so many times. Watch out for elves. Okay. This is the gray area. This is the... It's not a whole Divinity Void, it's just... If you don't know where to go, you're gonna waste so much time. You're probably gonna get lost, or... It's about 10 minutes or so. Though I think in this game world you probably might get lost forever. But there's a little hint. And that is, notice those white flowers? Go where the flowers are. Alright, I'm fighting these giant plant things because they're in my way. They're always in my way in this dungeon. This guy. And he's still alive. And that was a lucky miss. That will summon a lot of status abnormalities. I'm not kidding. I think you'll see it in some of my other videos while I'm in the Forest of Spirits.
Will this end?
Okay, starting to creep. Now she gets it. I'm gonna wrap up here, I'll see you later.